Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, one of the world's most influential Shia religious leaders, remained Iran's supreme leader until his death. His influence extended far beyond Iran, reaching across much of the Middle East. However, according to this fictional scenario, on February 28, 2026, his life came to an end following a surprise U.S.-Israeli airstrike. Under Shia Islamic tradition, burial is expected to take place within 24 to 48 hours after death. Many assumed the same would happen for Ayatollah Khamenei. Instead, more than 4 months passed without a funeral, giving rise to widespread mystery and speculation. According to the story, the United States and Israel carried out a precision strike on an underground bunker in central Tehran, using more than 50 fighter jets and over 100 bombs. The attack reportedly killed Ayatollah Khamenei along with several members of his family. For several hours, Iranian state media denied the reports, insisting that Khamenei was alive and safely directing the country. On March 1, however, the government officially confirmed his death and declared 40 days of national mourning. People expected a massive state funeral, but it never happened. The burial date was repeatedly postponed, from March to June, and then to July, while the body remained in cold storage. Iranian authorities attributed the extraordinary delay to the ongoing war and severe security threats. Intelligence officials feared that a gathering of millions of mourners could become an easy target for further airstrikes. Officials also remembered previous tragedies, including the enormous crowds at Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's funeral in 1989, where the coffin shroud was torn apart, and the deadly stampede during Qasem Soleimani's funeral in 2020 that claimed dozens of lives. As the delays continued, social media became flooded with rumors claiming that Khamenei had already been secretly buried in the holy city of Qom. Officials firmly denied these reports, confirming that the body remained in government custody and that no burial had yet taken place. Another rumor suggested that internal power struggles over the succession were preventing the burial. Behind the scenes, the story describes an even deeper political crisis. It claims that Mojtaba Khamenei, who had reportedly been selected as the next supreme leader, was seriously injured in the February 28 attack. A public funeral would have exposed his physical condition. Taking advantage of the situation, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, allegedly carried out a quiet military takeover. Mojtaba Khamenei remained the symbolic leader, while an IRGC military council assumed effective control of the country. Although delayed burials are highly unusual in Shia Islam, the authorities reportedly argued that Islamic law permits postponement under extreme security threats or to protect lives. They also stated that no embalming chemicals had been used, as Islamic teachings generally prohibit embalming. According to the narrative, the government used the prolonged delay to unite public sentiment by comparing Khamenei's death to the martyrdom of revered Shia imams. After more than 4 months, preparations for the state funeral finally began. The story claims this became possible after a ceasefire agreement signed on June 17, 2026, between the United States and Iran, which eliminated the immediate threat of airstrikes. The funeral ceremonies reportedly began on July 4, coinciding with the 250th anniversary of U.S. Independence Day, a date portrayed as a symbolic act of resistance. The body was expected to remain in Tehran for 2 days, allowing the public to pay their respects. The first funeral prayer, scheduled for July 6, was expected to attract nearly 20 million mourners, potentially making it the largest funeral gathering in history. Following the ceremony in Tehran, the bodies would be transferred to the holy city of Qom for another funeral prayer, then taken to Najaf and Karbala in Iraq before finally being buried on July 9 at the shrine of Imam Reza in Mashhad. The narrative concludes by suggesting that the delayed burial represents more than the story of a postponed funeral. It symbolizes how a nation struggles to survive under extreme pressure and hints that Iran's real center of power shifted during the months of uncertainty, with the IRGC maintaining effective control until Mojtaba Khamenei became strong enough to consolidate authority.